look into the future for Barcelona. For Cristiano Ronaldo, sure, he has the statistics, sure, he has the skills, but what can he do on center stage? And perhaps bar the World Cup and a Champions League final, there aren't many bigger stages than this. In fact,
in all of the past El Clasicos, these two men have been at each other's throats, and there's a nice little shake of the hand for the assistant, but I think he might have been looking for Tito Villa.
We're about to find out. We're underway at the Bernabeu. Barcelona in the Blaugrana and retreating towards the right. Piqué and Puyol flipping sides a bit here in the early going. The all-whites of Real attacking.
Pushing out. Oh, bad giveaway.
And Valdez saved by the defense of Busquets, not once but twice. But 21 seconds in, and Karim Benzema has scored for Real Madrid.
An absolute catastrophe for Victor Valdez in Blaugrana, and it's got to be blamed on the goalkeeper. Originally, it's a terrible giveaway, and Real Madrid pounce. Barcelona had the chance to get it away. He has a terrible giveaway, this from Victor Valdez. It comes to Di Maria, he tries to find Benzema, it's spanked home, and Busquets goes to clear it, he cannot get enough on it, and then the big Frenchman pounces for the easiest of El Clásico goals that he will ever score. Fabulous start, a dream start for Los Blancos, and Barcelona have got to pick themselves up immediately, right from the get-go though, Phil. You've got to racing when that ball was paid back to Victor because he's so great, but slips happen. Look at this.
And Ramos goes down and Messi goes by him into the area. Messi shot off the fingertips of Iker. Sainted once again.
The slip again on this surface, but Saint Iker Casillas comes and answers. Wonderful. Ramos slips like Bambi on ice, and Leo's in. Beautiful. He gets into the box. He drives past Pepe. He hits it. He just can't get clear.
In for Özil. Sees the first path shut down. Finds Di Maria, who's probably been playing better than anyone.
Oh.
Cross in. Benzema. And down goes Valdez.
Tell you what, this is a tremendous header. Wins it under pressure, and there's plenty of meat and potatoes on his header. Beautiful by the Argentina man, Di Maria, and that's well won.
Bas, the destroyer,
Nothing
play
there.
on. Fernandez Bordalón letting him go.
Step in there by Diarra leads to this.
Ronaldo slapped away. Valdez more from self-preservation than anything.
Directly at him, Cristiano.
Chipping it for Benzema. Nice run, played square. Ronaldo! That could have been icing on the cake.
That should have been played out to Di Maria in my book, but he's never going to stop, and that's what the men on the bench are saying. Take a look again. Benzema brilliant with his cutback, and Cristiano's got an open shot at goal. He's got to take it, but look at Di Maria to the outside of him for what would have been a slot home. But Cristiano, top of his footballing tree, he's never going to...
Overhead from Puyol. Diarra steps up. Cranks it from long range, but over the bar.
They're going to land anywhere else. Gets well underneath this strike. Poor effort from distance. The strike through the ball. Gets right underneath it here for 3 points. They're bossing over football and totally dominate, but here tonight.
Messi through. Alexis Sanchez on the receiving end. And he slots it home. They tried to kick it away from Messi. Instead, he finds the equalizer on the boot of the young Chilean.
It's a paradigm of everything that Barcelona is brilliant at, and it's Lionel Messi again. Fabulous on the run. He gets all of his angles down correctly and sets away the Chilean, who puts a beautiful shape on this. Lionel, the dagger's out for him. He slots it through, and Sanchez has got no time. One touch to control, another caress of it, and a wonderful slingshot. Take a look again. He rubs it in, drags it in, Kempes style, and beautiful turn and hit from distance at an angle. But they know the genesis of it was Lionel's brilliant setup.
And here comes the other superstar, Ronaldo, and that will do it for the first half.
Well, a tremendous game, and a game that's really seesawed from one end to the other. fabulous start for Real Madrid, and not just that they scored the early goal, they played beautiful football, but what an answer from the Chilean Alexis Sanchez.
Jorge Canelo on the far, and Juan Manuel Lopez is the fourth official here today. 25 yards out, Ronaldo in on the hop, and Valdez makes sure there's no rebound.
Safe as houses this time, and a good hit, exactly what he wanted it to do. There's the spill that doesn't come, the saving tackle there.
Back for Iniesta, laid off, and again it's Coentrao on the volley, deflected, and Iker can't get it off the post. Another fluke that is glorious for the Blaugrana.
It's Chameleon Eyes, I believe, that strikes it with just enough technique to take it towards goal, but it takes a wicked deflection, and the Saints ain't smiling on Saint Iker now. This is a gangster goal from Barcelona, and it's Xavi that's holding the revolver. The ball give and go, they were rifling through them earlier. It comes to Xavi, it takes a wicked deflection off Marcelo, I believe. Wonderful hit off Marcelo. Iker stretches his fingernails, can it get there? That's wicked luck for Real Madrid, and it's heavenly for Barcelona and Chameleon Eyes. Can it take it away from him, Phil, if he doesn't?
By a goal. Another foul, quick restart by Cesc. Messi. Alexis, kick save by Iker Casillas. Again down for Iniesta, bodied away by Coentrao. Iniesta wins it back.
Beautiful football by Barcelona. It was started by Fabregas originally. A lovely little knifing ball in for Lionel Messi, who asks a question of Sanchez. Look at this ball he feeds through, ahead through three players to the dead ball line, and that fabulous acceleration by Alexis. Couple of more yards, 5 yards on it would be perfect. Xavi's in on the act as well. It's not beyond the little Argentina wizard asking an awful lot of himself.
Messi from 30 whips it in and just wide of the post.
Had it been on target, I believe Iker Casillas had it covered. Take a look, comes around the wall, he goes low. Whoa.
Again, Kaká back for
back
the
post on, he's in!
Snapped down by Ronaldo, and he misses the net.
Astonishing miss, beautiful service in from Xabi Alonso. Wonderful feed, and this is bread and butter, meat and potatoes. This is food and drink for Cristiano, and that is a horrendous miss.
Khedira with them.
Touch.
Messi for Alves.
Ball.
Lifts it back post. Headed through for the goal from Fabregas. The magic man starts it, and Cesc finishes it, and Madrid now staring up a cliff.
It's a dazzling goal by Barcelona. It starts way deep, but it's pure Barcelona. The ball is always considerate with the pass. Everybody, they cannot control Lionel Messi. Comes to Dani Alves. It's a fabulous placement from the Brazilian. Coentrao can't keep up with Fabregas. He lets him off his leash, dives in, and a brilliant glancing header. Fabregas doesn't get his dagger out here. He gets his big harpoon and puts it in to Real Madrid. But it's not just down to Fabregas. You look at the genesis again, it's before Messi even. It's lightning speed counter-attack, but with glinting blades like Edward Scissorhands, Barcelona cuts Real Madrid down to size.
He would be proud. Fabregas. Messi sending Alves out wide. Lifted back post. The diving header as Xavi tries to charge up the gut.
Again, look at this pass from the Brazilian, right on the noggin. Beautiful ball, and Xavi just another couple of inches, he'd have made contact. Great ball.
15 minutes remain. Benzema
well
cuts
played.
Back. Puyol
Nice
slips.
V.
Benzema back post, just in front of a slashing Higuain.
Not so sure if Big Benz is going for goal. I think he is, and he's not far away. Wonderful, he puts Carlos Puyol on his back like a turtle. I think he's going for goal. Either way, flag goes up. Yeah, that's a strike for that back post, and Higuain.
Watch out, they can't get exposed too much. Ronaldo wins it back. Can they get one here? Higuain, and it's Puyol forcing the play. Over for Kaká. Oh! Left-footed shot and a kick saved by Valdez that somehow squirts wide of the far post.
I think he gets his arm to it, if I'm not mistaken, Phil. That's brilliant on the counter again.
Brazilian Portuguese to the inside. Iniesta steals, gets it back, looks for the square, the shot. Iker stopped it, not sure how. Still loose in the 6, and it pops into Casillas' arms. Looking to start the break himself.
Lionel Messi, again Iniesta steals it, pickpockets Khedira. Messi looking for the pullback right there, doesn't get it for a nanosecond too late, and the window of...
Back to Xavi.
Oh, again.
Just leaves the defense in his wake, outside of the boot, inside deflects, and that might have just saved the day. Keita was there. Blasted to midfield and no wide of the target, and that will do it. The whistle blows from Fernandez Borbalon, and Barcelona into the Bernabeu and comes away with all 3 points.
A shocker, and he knows what his men are made of. All heart and all pure brilliance. Real Madrid grasped the initiative, got the crowd into this game, and had Barcelona rocking. For a half an hour, Xabi Alonso's men